Welcome, lovelies. How are you? Hope you guys are getting geared up for your sweetness, your sweetest day, right? Your Valentines tomorrow. I am a little bit hungry, but I'm not going to eat. I'm going to have a hot chocolate. So I'm going to show you how I make my hot chocolate pretty healthy. So that's what I do. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to fill up this cup about 3/4 of the way. And then I'm going to put in some of my homemade cashew milk. Probably about a half a cup. Pretty close. Then I'm also going to do some coconut milk. It really makes it yummy. Smells wonderful. About 1/4 of a cup, not a whole lot. Coconut milk is a little bit. Let's see how much this is. 1/3 of a cup, 50 calories. Not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and warm this up, and then I'm going to grab some cacao powder, and we're going to put that in here when it's heated. So I'm going to put it on about 2 minutes in the microwave. Have another bag of this. This one's just about gone. I hope I have enough to make I think so. I don't need a whole lot. I don't need it to like really be chocolatey. I just need it to have a little flavor, right? We just need a little sweetness. And then we're going to sweeten it with a stevia. Splenda. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to make some peanut butter. Now, I buy these at Big Lots, this big thing of peanut butter. If you look at your nutrition label on your peanut butter, if you buy the powdered, you get way less calories. So you could have 2 tablespoons of this for only 50 calories. And then if you, a regular peanut butter, my son bought this one. He hasn't had it yet. So this is 2 tablespoons, 190 calories. Look at the difference. Look at the difference, you guys. That's how you lose weight. Look at the difference. We have to make different choices. We have to make different and better choices. So, so I'm going to put some of this in here. I'm going to grab a tablespoon so I kind of have an idea of how much is going in. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. Those are pretty large tablespoons, but be fine. Okay, I'm going to grab the hot chocolate. Nice and hot. We're going to put in our package of stevia. And you could do monk fruit sweetener. You could do honey. I did honey the other day, and I liked it. Or a week I was like having honey, and it was delicious too. So I'm going to do this stevia one today. And I'm just going to dump this coconut in, this cacao in here because it's to the end of the bag. It's the end of it. And it really is... it's probably about, I'd say, it's not a tablespoon. It's just a little bit. But you could put more. And you could even, if Hershey's Cocoa works better for you, unflavored, then you could use that, right? You could use that. I was using that for a while until I found cacao. And then I was like, this doesn't make me lose sleep. So the caffeine. So the cacao is much better. And you have quite a nice color. It's not bad. So delicious. So that is my treat for this afternoon. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some water for this. I guess I could use from here. We're gonna stir this up. You can probably hear my dishwasher going in the background. I apologize for that. And we don't want to put too much water in it at first, because if we get it too loose, then we have to add more. We don't want to add any more. We're just going to be putting a little bit in each one of these cups after we do the chocolate. So I do need a little more. This will be for tomorrow, for part of our Thanksgiving treat for tomorrow after dinner, our little dessert. Smells so good. Okay. So there you have it, right? Okay. So put that out of the way. And now what we're going to do is we're going to melt some chocolate for the bottoms of the cup. Just going to use all I have left. And this is just 62% cocoa. Cocoa. Cacao. Baking chunks made with unsweetened chocolate. So it's unsweetened chocolate. So we could put a little stevia in after it melts, and we'll do the other one too, because it doesn't have this one is 100% cacao, no sugar added, and it's dark chocolate. You want to stick to dark chocolate, and we'll put some stevia in that too. We might have to grab some more stevia. And I'm just going to do this 30 seconds so we can kind of get a grip on how much is being melted. I'm going to put this away, put this away, put this away. Grab another stevia. I'm going to need a stevia for this chocolate. Put 2 packages. Put 1 package in there and 1 package in there. I think we'll be okay. 2 packages of stevia. We don't need more than that. That'll be fine. Let me put this away. Get rid of this garbage. I'm going to grab my cashews too, because we might put a cashew on top. Just 1 cashew on top. Okay, let's see how we're doing. We'll need another spoon for this chocolate. How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. My day is going fantastic. So good. I'm getting things accomplished and just moving right along. And then we're going to talk about calcium. Okay. Let's see what we got. Got a hot bowl. That's what we got. We could go for another 30, I believe. Yeah. And that bowl is going to be very hot. So we're going to grab our our dish towel when we go to pick it up. Okay, so then we're going to put chocolate, the dark chocolate. Well, they're both dark chocolate, but we're going to put chocolate in the bottoms. And then we're going to, I had 2 packages of different kinds open, so I just wanted to use them up too. And then we're going to put a sugar-free caramel on top of the peanut butter, and then chocolate on the top with a cashew. So it's going to be delicious. Right, my towel. Oh yes, very nice. And then we could do the same thing with the other one, and we probably don't need too much to go on top. Just a little bit. We'll still have more left. I got to place another order with Thrive Market because I'm about out of chocolate. I'm about out of something else. All right, 30 seconds, go. All right, let's stir this baby. So I'm just hanging out in the kitchen a little bit. Then I thought I'd roll the film, and you guys can tell me how you like this how this works out for you. If you like me being in the kitchen more, just let me know. I like it. I'm trying to do things a little bit ahead of time, not very far ahead, that's for sure. Oops, it all went in at once. I'm going to stir this up and make this a little sweeter. Not that we need it, but we all deserve a little treat, right? On Valentine's Day, we all deserve a little treat. And you know me, I love sweets, so I have to really watch it. But I watch it this way. I watch it with trying to make sugar-free and all that. And we'll probably need another 30 seconds, I would imagine. Well, no, these look a little, maybe because it was already hot. Get this one going pretty good. Yeah, we're going to need another little time, I think, on this one. Well, let's stir it around. Let's see what we get. We might be able to make it come together. I think we're still needing another 30. Trying to get the chip off of there. Yeah, we're going to put it back in for another, maybe we'll do 20. Perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and pour this, still awfully hot, in the bottoms. You guys can see. Remember to put that stevia in that other chocolate. Just enough to put a layer. I hope I have enough. Oh, this thing is hotty toddy. We might not get 6. That's okay. There's only 2 of us. Anyway, we only can have 1, so. The other was go in the freezer anyway. All right, we're going to set this aside. In the sink here. All right, let me try to get this to go up just a little bit. Okay. Sweet. Bring it up the sides a little bit, and then when we pour the other chocolate in, then it will meet it, so it will be a little bit encased. Perfect. One more. Yeah, I know I'm coming. I'm gonna come. Okay. All right, let me set this right there, I guess. See how hot. Beautiful. Pour in our stevia. And you could do more stevia if you wanted to, or more. You could do monk fruit sweetener, but I don't need it real sweet. Just a little goodness is fine. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and take this peanut butter. And put this peanut butter in the bottom. That. Might have made too much. We can just add more, that's all, right? Add a little more. We want to try to have room for the caramel too. Peanut butter, chocolate, caramel. Oh my gosh, you guys. Beautiful. All right. Now we're going to put the caramel in. I don't know what that noise was. Add the caramel. And these are the sugar-free. Gonna make sure that we have. And these are the soft ones, the soft caramel. They're sugar-free. I'm gonna stick that down in the middle. You can see. We still might, well, I got rid of that, so might as well get rid of that cup. My husband probably won't like them that much because he doesn't like peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I don't know how anybody could not like peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Peanut butter and caramel and chocolate together. Oh my gosh. Guys. I don't know if I have any red little sprinkles or not. We'll get rid of this. We'll put the rest of the candies back in the bag and then back in the drawer. Garbage, garbage. All right, and then we're going to pour this chocolate over the top. I'm going to get a paper towel for that little mess up. Before I get it on my shirt, which this is an old shirt anyway, but still, I don't want to. I just put it on from the wash. I put it on clean. I don't want to get it messed up right away. That fast. All right, these two. That clip is not working. Try it again. Shut the micro. All right. All right, let's get this chocolate in there. And I have to use it sparingly because I want to make sure that I have enough for all 5. Okay, we'll come back if we have to. Gosh, I hope I have enough. Otherwise, I'm going to be melting more. And I really push that caramel down so it goes flat like a buttercup, like a Reese cup. Oops. Just want it all encased, right? Oh, yeah. Now you're talking my language, right? Now you're talking our language. But we're cutting calories, you know? We're still going to be a little bit good to ourselves, but we are cutting the calories, cutting the sugar. We're making a difference in our life. These are going to firm up pretty nice and pretty fast. All right, you guys. They look pretty good, darn good. Put some water in this bowl so it's not so hard to clean off later. Okay. Then we want to clean our pan up a little bit. We're going to stick these in the freezer. We're going to put let me see if I have any sprinkles, any kind of red or any kind of like pinky. Let me see. I don't know. I don't buy too much of that. Got some rainbow. I got some little pearls, which, you get anything too much, you're going to add calories. Pearls wouldn't be bad. Let's see what else I got. Just looking a little here, maybe we'll take some of the red out of this multicolored sprinkle. I know I have a lot of different ones back in my bakery area. Not up here. How would we do it? How would we do it so I could put it back in? I need something flat. Maybe like a lid. If you guys can see me, I guess you can. And I'm just going to take some hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink. Hot pink. Little white. Oh, that one got a little yellow in it on accident. White. White. And then we're going to do, if we can get red. Get a red in there. Red. That one. Red in this one. That one's missing a pink. That one needs a pink. Pink. All right. A lot of the red is broken. What's that tell you? Probably the red food color that we were talking about. That's not the greatest for you, but this little minute, I don't think it's going to hurt you. I don't even think it's enough to add calorie-wise. All right, and then a little purple maybe. Purple. Purple. Another purple. Purple. Do another red. Red. Not easy to pick these little things up. They look like they want to sink too. Should have maybe waited a little bit, but I didn't want them to just red. Put a little more white in this one. Oh, I touched white. White. This white's got a little curve to it. It's kind of interesting. Put that one in there. I think they all look pretty good. You can see or not. I don't want to run them too much. Then we're going to put a cashew. Now I'm going to try to attempt to get this back in here. Got the majority. We'll put that away, and then I'm going to put cashew on top, and that's it. That's all we get. It's back away. Would like to do a pearl. Make it look a little festive. That little tiny bit of candy ain't gonna hurt you. I think. Put 3 on each. Put the cashew right in the middle. I hope they stay. They don't look real festive, but better than nothing, right? Cool, cool. Made that work, didn't we? Wash that. We made that work. All right, let's find some whole cashew here. I pushed it down. But my husband won't even eat one of these. Maybe he will. I don't know. But I'm sure gonna have one. Okay, there you have it. Adorable. And then I'm going to put these in the freezer. But we're going to go ahead and talk about about calcium, and we're going to see what if women are getting enough calcium or not. And sometimes you have to wonder if you're getting enough calcium or not, right? Scoot you guys just a little bit. I got this. It's a mess over here. So, women who fear eating dairy products because they will gain weight might want to think again, according to Dr. Zimmel, Zemel. Zemel. Quote, this is what he has to say. Not only will eating dairy foods not make them fat, but it may make them lean and healthy, he says. Now, without vitamin D, you can't absorb calcium. And the only source are dairy products, sunlight, and cod liver oil for calcium. That's the only ways you can get it. So most people know that calcium plays a role in osteoporosis, and it can help control blood sugar. More and more doctors are now convinced that calcium has an anti-hypersensitive effect in some people. Dr. Zimmel says that blood pressure Zemel says that blood pressure regulation are stronger with food sources from calcium. Researchers did a study at the University of Kentucky, the fed volunteers just over 1 cup of yogurt a day for 4 weeks, they found that their overall cholesterol levels dropped by as much as 3.2% compared to those of a controlled group. They said people who eat yogurt with lactobacillus could reduce could reduce could reduce their reduce heart disease. So it's very interesting. It's a little confusing. It's very interesting. You could use cottage cheese on your toast instead of cream cheese. Um, that would help. But then you have to also realize, that you're getting sodium still too. So you're getting sodium in cream cheese anyway. So what do I know? But anyway, you'll have to watch the sodium content in each and see what's better for you if you have, high blood pressure. So cheese guide to calcium. So brie cheese, 1 ounce serving, 93 calories, 51 milligrams of calcium. Cheddar cheese, 1 ounce of cheddar cheese is 113 calories, 202 milligrams of calcium. 1% cottage cheese, a half a cup, is 82 calories and 96 milligrams. And then cream cheese, 1 tablespoon, is 51 calories and 12 milligrams of calcium. And feta cheese, 1 ounce of feta cheese is 74 calories and 138 milligrams of calcium. Parmesan cheese, 1 tablespoon, 27 calories and 82 milligrams of calcium. Swiss cheese, 1 ounce, 105 calories and 269 milligrams of calcium. Now let's look at milk and best source of calcium. So whole cow's milk has 290 milligrams of calcium per cup, 8 grams of fat. Fat-free cow's milk has 302 milligrams of calcium and less than 1% fat. So see, you're getting more calcium with the fat-free cow's milk than you are with the whole cow's milk, and you're getting less than 1 gram of fat. That's amazing. So then goat's milk is 327 milligrams of calcium and only 10 grams of fat. And then regular soy milk is 10 if fortified, 5 grams of fat. And then low fat rice milk is 150 milligrams of calcium and 2 grams of fat. And fat free rice milk is 150 50 milligrams of calcium and 0 grams of fat. And then oat milk is 20 milligrams of calcium and only 1.5 grams of fat. So that's very good. Oat milk is really good. But then you don't get the calcium. So whatever it is you need, it depends on, everybody is different. Everybody has different, health issues or health, their health is different, or they're looking for a different healthy outcome, or they're looking to gain muscle, or they're looking to lose weight, or whatever it is. Each person is different. So it depends on what you're wanting to do, and how much calcium you need. Now, if you are a weightlifter and you're really burning a lot of weight, or you're a jogger and you just really beat your body up jogging and doing all these strenuous exercises, you probably need more like the fat-free cow's milk, and you probably need more like whole cow's milk, so you get the boost of calcium. But if you don't do all of that, and you want to lower, you're looking at your fat content, how much fat you're taking in, then you might want to do a plant-based milk or something like that. So women can reduce their PMS, improve fertility, and serve menstrual syndrome, mood swings, depression, and cramping and bloating by eating more calcium. So eating mostly plant-based have to make sure they can get enough calcium in their diet. So here are some alternatives if you don't want to do, if you want to just strictly stay on plant-based alone. If you don't want to have cow's milk, if you've already cut it out of your diet and you're not going back, then you may want to have some of these alternatives, some of these different choices, right? So, so green, half a cup of green beans is 33 milligrams of calcium, and then serving, what is a serving? So you would need 10 servings to equal a cup of fat-free milk with green beans. And then a half a cup of broccoli cooked, 36 milligrams of calcium. Dried figs, 1 cup is 91 milligrams. You would need almost 4 servings of figs to equal um, the whole milk uh, calcium limit. And then, or the fat free, which was more. 1 tablespoon of black strap molasses, 172 milligrams of calcium. You would need two servings of that to equal the fat free of calcium in cow's milk. And then 3 ounces of sardines is 325 milligrams. You would only need less than um, one serving. And then a half a cup of tofu is 434 milligrams. So that can get you started on a plant based if you wanted to consume some of this, so you can still keep up your calcium. And then try to go low fat, 1%, or fat free milk, not 2%. Low fat dairy products have exactly the same amount of calcium and minerals as the regular stuff, meaning full fat milk. So I thought that was quite interesting to know about, and I'm sure it can probably help you guys too if you're trying to, take in more calcium, and especially like when we live in the northern states here, we don't get we're in winter, so we don't get as much sunlight as we usually do. Like today it's sunny, but like last week and the week before, it seemed like it was really cloudy and dark and all that. So less chance people are going to get outside, right? So if you can go outside and sit in the sun for a few minutes, if it's warm enough where you live, to make sure that you get that extra boost of calcium every day, that's very rewarding for your health, right? So it might be something that you might want to think about. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video today. I love bringing you guys stuff that you can learn from, and you can be inspired by, and I just love talking to you guys. So anyway, I am going to go for now, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. And have a really great afternoon, and talk to you soon. Bye bye now.